Hi guys, and welcome back to another video of the Schooners and Scoreboards podcast. First of all, thanks to the followers and subscribers out there on our channels. Really do appreciate it. And a big shout out to our sponsor, JP Property Maintenance. I'll be doing that giveaway as soon as this video is posted up tonight, and then we'll get that all sorted there. Look, I'm going to hand it over to the main man, Davo. Dave, mate, thanks for coming in as usual.
No worries, mate. Good.
Vegas is done and dusted.
Yeah.
What a way to finish the what a way to start the season, should I say. Look, first of all, I know you didn't watch much of it, but
I was driving.
the Knights beat the Cowboys 28-18 in Las Vegas, which obviously was a bit of a different sort of looking side with the Knights. Obviously they come out and just played really well. I think the spine there, the combination there with Dylan Brown, Fletcher Sharp, and Ponga just worked really great.
Yeah.
Every time them three players got their hands on the ball, it just looked like something was going to happen. Unfortunate news though for the Knights, Fletcher Sharp, he was sent for scans on a leg injury he picked up during the game. From what I was watching, it looked like maybe something to do with an MCL, maybe.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a worry. Sorry, I'm just going to change the mic. But yeah,
bad blow for the first game.
Yeah,
injuries.
Bit of a blow. Obviously we can see him missing there for a little bit. He was able to walk off, but
That's a good sign.
Yeah,
if they can walk off, it's a good sign.
So who's to know what happens from there?
Yeah.
Obviously also Braden Burns got sent to the sin bin for a high shot on Ponga. Obviously he'll have to face, I'd presume, fines. I don't know whether he'll get any game time.
Yeah.
Obviously Ponga was falling a little bit.
Yeah.
But
as they do, some of the players.
In all honesty, the video it looked worse than what it was.
Yeah.
But all we can do is hope there. But in all honesty, like the Cowboys, they just looked very
flat.
Flat. Yeah, they just they got coming out of their half. They looked like they had that forward momentum and they were doing well. But then once they got outside of their half, it just they were very sideways. There just wasn't much going on there. They weren't really putting much on the Knights in the way of pressure. You think players like Tamalolo and Hess and Griffin Neem, players like that would be doing a bit more than what they did.
Water too? Is it quiet?
Yeah, drink water. I'm pretty sure he come off for a little bit. I think he picked up a niggle, but he was able to come back on. But yeah, they just look very disjointed. Marnie had a good game.
Yeah.
He was obviously very defensive. Obviously, he tried to tackle anything that was there, but rather than that, they just looked very disorganized and flat. The Cowboys. So I think obviously once they get back to their home soil, we'll see what happens there. As for the Knights, well, different squad. I think they come out like, a lot of people have come around and said that, they're going to have a bit of a bad year, including ourselves. But,
that's right.
They come out in Vegas and, lit Vegas up. So, good to see.
Yeah.
Once again, guys, if you do have any opinions on these games, please get them in. Any questions and whatnot, get them in and let us know. I'm more than happy to answer a few questions. But now I'm going to hand this one over to Dave here. We just sat in there. A golden point thriller to end the Vegas rounds, to end the Vegas games. Golden point thriller. Your Bulldogs, 15 points to 14 over the Dragons. What are your thoughts on that one, Davo?
Me being a Bulldog supporter, I reckon Dragons were the better side.
Yeah.
Dragons were the better side. Bulldogs were pretty flat too today. They had no attack at all. And and every time Dragons got the ball, they looked dangerous.
Yeah.
And they made a lot of meters.
Yeah.
And just our defence was a bit quiet too today.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we got the 2 points, but it was a gifted 2 points in the end.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so
off the back of a penalty.
Yeah, still a good. I'm glad the football's back, but yeah, it was just neck and neck in the last few minutes. But yeah, just all trying to just Valentine Jones trying to get field goals, and
Yeah.
And Crichton was lucky at the end to get that field goal.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But Canterbury just seemed like they're playing like they did towards the end of the season last year.
Yeah. It's like they've
So,
and I'll get your opinion on this, but in my opinion, obviously, and it's a big thing. Like you come into the start of the season, you want your spine gelling, you want someone taking control, and it just, in my opinion, of the Doggies, they just didn't have the control. And my question is for the Doggies out there, like including the fans, like if you're watching this, get in your opinion as well. But who's running the squad? Because as we said, there was no communication in the halves. Everyone was trying to do it themselves. Galvin was trying to run through the line and set things up. Balls were going to the ground. Burton was just, to me, Burton was hanging back and just trying to, let Galvin run things. But it needs to be sorted out, because you come into a golden point thing like that. Like if that's it's 2 points is 2 points, 100%. But if you do if you play that sort of style of football, if you're in the top four, if you're in the grand final or semi final,
that's vital. Yeah,
that is a crucial point.
Yeah.
These things need to be dealt with early. And
that's right.
If I'm Serraldo, I'm coming in and I'm really obviously giving it to the boys and saying, look, someone here needs to take control.
That's right.
Obviously, there is a lot of emotion being Vegas. There's a lot of hype that goes around, but in saying that, they look like the team that finished the way they did last year. They did. They don't look like much has changed. If it wasn't for Crichton kicking that field goal, I honestly don't reckon the Bulldogs win that game.
No, that's right. As I said, Dragons did deserve. Give it to Dragons. They played well.
Yeah,
they deserved it. They deserved a win. Dragons. They were the better team, but Bulldogs were gifted that 2 points in the end.
Yeah, and I mean there was a lot of obviously Kikau had the ball on that left edge there, and he made some meters down the field, and then he just threw us a couple of silly passes in there, which obviously we hope that can be pushed out of his game coming into the bye. Hopefully hopefully they don't rest too much. I'm hoping they get in and do a bit of training in the bye next week. But
we got the bye next week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I said when I was in there.
Another gifted 2 points.
That's what I said to you. Like it was 2 points is needed. Early because you got that bye, and then I think he's going in verse. Let me check. Hang on, I got it down here. I'm pretty sure he's going in use verse. It is. Bear with me. Raiders in Canberra.
Yeah, well, see,
that's
going to be a tough game too.
Especially in Canberra.
Yeah, so
Canberra's not an easy state, an easy venue. But look, obviously touching base on injuries and reports. Christian Tuipulotu, he's on report for that shoulder charge.
Yeah.
And Toby Couchman's also on report for a dangerous tackle.
Yeah.
So obviously, them boys will face the judiciary, whether they get fines or whether they get game time. Who knows?
Yeah.
But what's something that you're wanting to get out of your Bulldogs when they head to Canberra in 2 weeks? What's something you want them to obviously change up? Can you expect any players being pushed to the side for other players, or?
I'm still not keen on this Galvin. They wasted money on him. Too much money.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
What's your thoughts of your new hooker?
Oh, Hayward, I'm not keen on Hayward either. And I went keen on Hayward in the halves.
Yeah.
He's not a half.
Yeah.
And they need to do a bit of switching around Serraldo.
Yeah.
But that was poor today.
I mean, look, I look at it where Obviously, it's round one.
Yeah.
You know,
Long way to go, but still.
yeah, there's plenty of time. But as we said, you know, you want to get this dealt with early.
Yeah.
Like you look at Crichton, where he's on that edge as a captain, trying to guide his boys around the park. Obviously talking, but in that game, it just looked like there was no communication.
Nah, you're right there.
Look at towards. It was what the first 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes into the first half, and you've got your second rows and your forwards walking around with their hands on their hips, and then you've got your centres and your wingers running in to the middle of the field, trying to create some, you know, go forward, trying to get things moving, and the forwards are just standing.
The forwards weren't making many metres either.
The way I look at, the way I look at the Bulldogs is, and they remind me a lot of the Eels at the start of last year, where they come in, obviously under under Riles, they come in and they were doing exactly what the Bulldogs have done today. They had their centres and forward. They had their centres and their wingers running in on runs, and their second rows and their forwards are walking back with their hands on their hips. And it was the same with them when they were under Brad Arthur. The exact same situation. Like, you don't want that in your game.
No, that's right.
You know, if I'm Serraldo, I'm taking a good hard look at the squad and I'm saying,
that's right.
You're gone from like you got the 2 points. Every day you got the 2 points.
Gifted 2 points.
But you know,
you're not going to be able to do that.
If that was Melbourne or that was Broncos or Penrith or some really high up team, they would have put at least 20, 30 points on the Doggies in the first half.
Easy,
100%.
yeah.
But anything else you want to add in there, Davo?
No, all I can say, they need to, need to look at the drawing board. Look at the drawing board now. Into the third round. So they got the bye, so they're going to do some training, hard training. And see if they can turn things around, because that was a gift of 2 points and it was a sloppy win.
There you go. You've heard it here first, guys, from the Bulldogs.
But the Dragons were the better side in my eyes. So but see, last year they were sitting up top of the comp for a while, and then they just dropped. And they lost it.
I think
they can't afford to do it.
No, 100%. I mean, one more thing just before we jump off. I looked at it too when is it Hayward the hooker for you guys? Obviously when he was up inside the 20, you get the ball and it'll go left to Galvin, and Galvin would be trying to get right up in the line. There was nothing. There was no communication there between him and Burton. They weren't yelling, and that's a worry. That's my biggest worry with him.
Yeah, that's right.
But, anyway, guys, that's going to be us. As I said, nice short video. We will be back on Tuesday at for the team list Tuesdays when they get dropped for the other round one games that come in. If you do have any questions, as always, if you do have any food challenges you want to see us try, trivia, anything like that, get them into us. And as always, thanks for listening and stay tuned. We will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget, this is our year.